Well,
this point.
Pirate Lord
Alaris.
Pirate Lord Alaris, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that you don't put any points into speaking.
Charisma. I literally have enough points for sailor and geography for.
I want to point out that all of the free captains you met so far all have a giant amount of charisma and diplomacy because that's a large part of their job. And if you don't want to, that's fine. You just have to accept that there are situations like this.
That's my retool for 8, which I should be at right here, was to kick the Horizon Walker and get my rogue levels back, so I would have skill points to throw at.
All right.
My speaking skills, because I'm gonna need them. I can't keep doing without them. They're not going to be great.
I think maybe this will be the event that sparks you into being like, I need to get better at public speaking.
Well, but I mean,
it's time to hire a tutor.
I don't have my level 8, and my level 8 was going to be back to 2 levels.
I know. I think this is the event that's like, I have to do this. It's time.
Yeah, you reach so far up the food chain, whether you're a CFO or senior manager, you have to be good at speaking in front of the public. Otherwise, people just are
man. Speaking in front of the public.
I don't have any trouble.
You get mad skills with that.
In public.
His character doesn't.
Yeah, it's your character that has the problem. He looks
No, I'm saying that's one of the reasons that I didn't continue in the military for E8 and E9 was because I just didn't want to get further and further and further from my job.
Admiral Scourge.
Yeah, no kidding. Never touch the wheel of a ship again.
You can pass the lordship to someone else. You still have a few minutes to put that manacle. You can be captain of the ship. You just belong to, whoever you give the manacle to, their fleet.
Yeah. All right.
I want to point out, all of your crew members believe in your leadership. Even if you're bad at talking to people, you're good at killing people.
I'm a bad talker.
Yes, you are.
So, can I do a real quick 8th level here?
No, I think we're good. We'll just go ahead.
You can let me take
make it awkward.
You tell me what your speech is, and I'll give you a bonus or penalty based on what you're saying.
I actually was. That's why I said very early on.
Oh, you were hoping that Adam would write the speech for you. Okay.
Well, I actually told one of them to write the speech for me.
That's why I was like, ready. First mate. I said first mate, write the speech.
It was one of the very first things we did when we got to the island was said, write me a speech. I'm going to need it.
Oh man, you don't want my speech. My speech is going to be like the speech with the oh gosh, what's the puppet? Yeah, Team America.
Team America.
There's 3 types of people.
Yep.
Pussies,
well, the theme of my speech is going to be Cheliax is on the move and they want to take back the Shackles.
I think what happens is, Scourge, you get up to the microphone and you put your eyes, you close your eyes and you look down, and then Eminem's song starts playing where it's like, where he's on the microphone. God, how does it go? He's like, my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are
heavy.
Yeah. It's like that song comes on, and you're like nodding your head to the music, even though no one else hears it. But yeah, your first speech as Pirate Lord and Admiral of Dolphin Fleet is security. We've got to get people together and defend against.
Yep, Cheliax is coming. They have all intention of taking back the Shackles. Their run that they did recently against the Northern Shackles is proof that that they're motivating. There was too many of them for that to be random. So what's my check?
You make a diplomacy roll, and you have a +2 from Alaris writing your speech.
Yeah, oh,
this is so
suck. You're just looking for a 20, man. All you need is a perfect 20 on the die.
Perfect 20.
There's vomit on your sweater already.
This is so suck. You have no idea.
Yeah!
I want you to watch this. I want you to watch this. This is literally me dropping my microphone.
Say what?
Oh! And the crowd goes wild.
All right. Yeah, the crowd does go fucking insane. Well, I guess you get access to all of the pirate candidates then.
Wait a minute, can I shoot fireballs in the air in celebration?
Yes, you can. You can shoot all the fireballs.
I just shoot like, and better yet, I use my spell magic to change the colors. So you see a blue one, a fire one, a green one. It's an acid, cold.
Someone releases a bag of doves behind you at the end of the speech.
I'd rather have crows.
Okay. Immediately after your speech, there are 7 ships that are willing to pledge to you, either conditionally or unconditionally, including the following captains: Cashew, Petros Quelle, Kama Ocean, Slide McSword, Abbott, Alistar Sanchez, and 10 different captains on the same ship called the Magic Warriors.
What?
Yes. Let me know who you would like to speak with. I'm gonna
10 different captains on the same ship. How does
It'll
that
make more sense when you talk to them, but yes.
I don't know anything about any of them. So
I
is there
know.
any way to differentiate them?
Each of them, when you talk to them, they'll each have their own.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. No, I'm interested.
They each have different ships, and they have their own policies they're looking for.
I don't care.
And
Roll a die. Random.
Some of them might offer you money to join your fleet.
Random roll. I don't care. Pick an order.
I want Magic Man because I was like magic. I like magic.
Okay, so your first meeting is with the 10 Magic Warriors. Their ship is called the Old Man Jatambe. All 10 of them arrive. They have fantastic magical beasts as masks.
So do my mask matches with them?
Your mask is like a witch doctor mask, right?
Yeah, it has a mane, but it kind of resembles a lion a little bit.
Yeah, these are like basilisks and dragons and gurns, stuff like that. They're magical beasts.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Yeah, if there was a magical lion and a magical tiger and a magical bear. So there's probably the, what is the hell lion from Cheliax called? The lions that disappear in sunlight.
Yeah, that's what my masks look like, a Hellcat.
Yeah, they probably have a Hellcat as well.
Okay, then we both look at each other as Hellcat kind of guys. I got my, gauntlet claw, and I was like, yes, I approve.
So, non-ironically, the woman with the basilisk mask steps forward and stares at you with a stare that's much like a basilisk and says, Admiral Scourge, we are the 10 Magic Warriors. We are from the Gurundi continent. We protect Mwangi and its culture. Our ship is an extension of the most ancient teacher of Mwangi culture, the Old Man Jatambe. We are willing to join you. We have heard that you are both a man who appreciates magic and humanity, even though you are but a mere dwarf. We will sail with you under your fleet banner. Now, we are not yet free captains, but soon, perhaps with your blessing and aid, we could become one.
I like to say,
all right,
smart monkey.
Guys, question. I'm gonna let you guys do the question and answer.
What skills would you bring specifically?
We are all magic warriors.
Arcane, divine, shamanish.
Magic. FM.
Okay.
Freaking
How will
magic.
you take down the blood ape?
They look at each other, and the basilisk mask turns back to you and says, which one of us would be fighting the blood ape?
You're weakest.
She just stares at you and is like, which one of us?
Okay, I look towards the Hellcat one. If you were to fight a blood ape, how would you go about it?
So he steps forward and he is like, I would grapple with the beast and then teleport it into some sort of trap. And then teleport out.
That is a good choice, not to do it direct conflict with something that strong. Well
So he's like, he flexes his muscles, he's like, you think that grappling with a blood ape is not direct conflict. Kind of shakes his muscles so his biceps flex.
I like the cut of this one's jib. Kind of remind me of my father.
He didn't kill his father. He was his father. You know how meta that reference is? That's a reference to Cole in Dragon Age, referencing Star Wars. That's how
nice.
That's how nested that one was.
The chain. The chain.
How do you feel about slavery?
So when you say that, the Basilos turns back and looks at you, and she's like, some have tried to enslave our people from time to time over the decades and centuries and ages. They have not succeeded.
That doesn't answer the question.
I'm not asking how you feel about being a slave. I'm asking how you feel about taking slaves.
I understand that your cultures outside of the Mwangi have a different view on what we do. When a warrior is defeated, they are expected to join the tribe that defeated them. As honored warriors, not as slaves. Some have viewed it as such, but it is not. It is a great honor to join the victor, and that way victors grow stronger and pass their teachings to the weaker. However, the form of slavery your Chelaxians practice is abhorred by all in the Mwangi. To take those who are not strong, those who do not fight, and force them to do whatever it is you say. This is the ultimate weakness. It is ultimately a untenable form of governance, and as far from the wisdom of Old Man Jatambi as one may be.
Okay. And religion?
Social religion? They're just like, we follow the way of Old Man Jatambi.
Old Man Jatambi.
How do you feel about other people and their religions?
They follow the way of Old Man Jatambi too. They just don't know it.
Okay. I guess.
Always something there to remind me.
Yeah, you can follow whatever religion you want, but it's exactly what we follow, no matter what. Okay.
The philosophies. If you really think about it, and dig down real deep, we're all the same on the inside. But not really.
No.
All right. All right. Well, I can't think of anything else. You guys have any other questions? So we can just say that we'll get back to them.
Yep.
No, that covered all the bases I think we would need to cover with them.
Perfectly willing to accept them. So.
Okay. All right. Can you mark down that the Jatambe has joined your fleet? Let me get you the name. Jatambe.
Jatambe.
I don't think we're going to get through all of these tonight. I think we might get through one or two more.
Yep.
So, I mean, guess that's the question. Do you want to try to recruit someone else tonight, or do you want to speak with the investment brokers?
Let's go to the brokers and see if we can get that done. We can do the others offline if you guys want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fine.
No. The others will have to be online, because talking to them is a conversation where they reveal things about themselves. And I get to play 7 different people with different accents and mannerisms in short order. Okay, you have investment brokers. One is from Mediogalti Island, and they are offering investments from thieves and assassin guilds, and the other is called the... wow, I wrote it down. They're from Absalom and Blood Cove. You guys are already members of this group. I can't believe I can't remember the name. The Consortium. Aspis? Yeah, the Aspis Consortium is offering investments on exploration, military, and magical research.
All right. What was the first one?
Mediogalti Island, Thieves and Assassins Guilds. And so, in that meeting, Scourge, you recognize the person you're meeting with is in full Red Mantis assassin armor and when they take their helmet off, you recognize it as Kamakiri's father.
I kind of tilt my head like...
He's just like, so, I understand that you've recently come into a large acquirement of funds, Master Scourge. I don't suppose you have any wish to invest in our brokerage firm. We offer great returns over yearly rates.
Did you murder a bunch of our people while you was on our ship?
I don't think I murdered anybody.
No, and the thing is, like, people walk towards him, they just get stabbed. Because he was just chilling out on deck.
That might be true. He was like, yeah, I guess I murdered a bunch of them, but they were, you know, between me and my son and my swords.
Yeah. Right.
Were you even there?
See, this
I thought
is
you
not...
lost your memory.
I was there for that part.
This is upside down from what I
was
thought.
after the
They want
reincarnation.
us to invest money.
Yes, they want you to invest in them. Yep.
You know, all my money is going to be spoken for getting an island going. As much as I'd love to make money right now,
Are you sure? Our Assassin's Guild is offering a 5% return.
Maybe in the
Static
future.
5%? Static 5% is not bad.
It's not static. There's a pretty large chance it will succeed, and a 5% chance that it'll return 2d4 plus 1%.
Okay. Okay, sounds interesting. We will certainly take it under advisement, and we'll get back with you when we have our island secured and money to spare.
So he's like, very well. Looking forward to seeing you soon, and puts his mask back on.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm not the kind of investors that I thought. I thought they were investing in us.
Okay, I think we've got time for one more investment with the Aspis.
Yeah, after that guy leaves, it's like, God, I hate that guy.
Yeah, so the Aspis Consortium, the person has a silver agent's badge, a silver Aspis badge, and
right.
He looks a lot like Evard. Basically, could be Evard's twin brother. You know, the pure Chilaxian widow's peak, black hair, goatee, oiled beard. But instead of wearing, like, wizard robes, he's wearing, like, thieves' gear outfit. You know, like, blackened leather, all with straps and hooks and buckles all over the place. It seems a little ridiculous, but it's obviously supposed to impress investors. And he's like, yes, hello. My name is Kevin. I understand you came into quite a bit of money, and you have an island of your own.
Yes, we have island, but we're having to...
Are you here to buy or sell? I have some great investments I can offer in exploration. Also, if you're willing to back a few of our more interesting military skirmishes past Blood Cove into the deep Mwangi, we're offering a pretty good return on that this year.
Okay. At present, we are going to be very strapped for funds as we try to get our island together. But we will certainly be interested in your investments at a future time. What are the rates that you're looking at?
Well, if you don't have the money now, I could, of course, offer something of value to you. You have a island, but do you truly need all of the island?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yeah, it's part of we have to get it fixed up or we get killed.
Yeah, you have to fix up a structure on it. If you believe you need the whole thing, you can. He's like, are you really sure? We're looking for something out that way in the northwest corridor. Perhaps a safe port. We could use a storage facility out there. Rights to certain materials that can be found on that island. You have a very rich resource in that general area. Something the Aspis Consortium didn't expect they would need until recently. A prime location for anyone looking to sail west around the Maelstrom. Either the Island of Empty Eyes or Cauldron Rock are where it's situated at, and neither are currently occupied. But with you taking the Island of Empty Eyes, that's some good real estate there. Are you sure I couldn't convince you to sell us part of the island? Loan,
We
lease?
could lease them the smaller cove.
Yeah, not interested in selling, but yeah, we might be able to work something out for you to have a facility and, as you said, storage.
So they are willing to offer you a 100-year lease on the marsh in Area J, plus the beach at Area K, the rights to build any warehousing facilities they need along the beach, and the mountain eyrie where the griffins used to land at Area L would turn into a sort of communications and trading post for them.
And how much are they offering?
Like any good negotiation, they're like, how much do you want?
Does anybody have any skill that would allow us to... I have knowledge geography. If that'll give me any kind of insight into
sure.
what...
Appraise would also work here.
Does anybody have any decent ranks in appraise?
I've got nothing in appraise.
I got 1 point in it.
I am...
1 point in the stuff. Let's do this. I don't know crap. Well, I think it's undervalued. But I don't
What's
trust
that?
these guys anyway. As a former island owner, I would like to keep your island. You should keep your island.
Knowledge geography is 20.
20, huh? Okay. Let's see here. Well, for them, it's I think it's several hundred acres. I didn't really do the math, though. But they're willing to upfront you 75,000 gold pieces for it.
Okay.
For 100 years of ownership of that area.
So they want the hill, the marsh, and the...
They want JK and L, and they want the rights to build stuff. And to do, general, like, sea rights. You can't block people coming in and out of the island from landing there, kind of stuff.
Right.
You also have to provide security.
Well, that was actually going to be what I was going to say, was I want them to secure that part of the island.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite. They want you to secure that part of the island. In
So they want
return,
us-
they're going to turn this into a trade port, and you're going to have access to resources from north and
Trading
south.
goods and stuff,
So,
yeah.
as far south as Sargava and as far north as Varizia.
Which having a trading post right there on our island would be huge.
Very beneficial. I
However,
would
you'll
say
know that
yes,
there's no
minus the
talk
protection.
of taxes in this lease.
Yeah, and that was actually my next...
Which is probably one reason they're willing to offer you such an outrageously high amount.
Yeah.
Because 100 years of taxes is a lot of money.
100 years tax is way more than 75K.
Of course.
Because, I mean, we could just... I mean, a couple of percentage points would be... for what they're doing would be a decent amount of money.
Yeah, say 3%.
5%.
Maybe we want to take the week to think on this negotiation.
Yeah.
Negotiations.
I don't know where Adam went, but I think it's time to wrap up for the night. As we
Yeah, we're...
you meet with Kevin of the Aspis Consortium. Just Kevin, no second name.
That Kevin.
All right. Well, I felt this was an interesting night. I'm gonna have to talk to Adam, Craig, and Dom about your Pathfinder Society Chronicle sheets and get something from Dan. I'm guessing that Rich, you know absolutely nothing about Pathfinder Society. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to explain it to you. It's gonna take way too long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's session.
Yeah.
It took us 2 hours. I thought it would only take 1, but it took us 2 and change to finish up the race. But yeah, I figured we would get it done.
That felt like that was zipping through pretty fast, too.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't
Yeah,
have to roll for really anything.
Most anything, yeah.
Oh, what's that? You've got Find the Path? Guess you get to skip all of the things.
You offered it, so it's like...
Yeah, for an exorbitant price, like 50%
A ridiculous
more.
price.
That's why
I was like, I wonder if I can get them to buy this scroll. I'm going to dangle it in front of their face.
And I'm like, here you go.
Is my Pirate Lord title worth 2,000 gold? Yeah, right.
Exactly.
I tried to offer numerous things this session. Will you lose for Barnabas Harrigan? Will you buy the DLC scroll? Who do you want to talk to first? What policies are you setting down? Apparently the policy is 10 magic warriors. They're cool. They're cool.
Hey, I want to roll with them sometimes. With my side missions.
Oh, they roll deep.
I want to roll deep.
Oh,
They roll deep.
really?
It's like, you got masks, I got masks. Let's go.
Yeah,
Side
they got
quests.
masks. They also have Death Stars.
Death Stars.
Yeah, they got Death Stars. You know that they've got them. Death Stars.
Death
All
Stars.
right. Well, any other closing thoughts here?
I want my sidekick.
Your sidekick.
Yeah.
Oh, you want your... Well, you gotta wait for time to pass, man.
Yeah, time's gonna pass.
You want somebody to run all of your affairs on the Blue Islands, they need to get training in how to literally do that.
Yeah, because the last one didn't go so well.
Just think, you can bring her to run your new fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like setting up like a escort system and paying ahead of time for she to be escorted to the island, so she won't be like hurt or anything. It's my responsibility, even though she's free.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, guys. Follow, like, subscribe, click the buttons down there. We've got a schedule. This is the 27th episode of the show, so if you want to go back and watch the other 26, you can. On the YouTube page with all of the other stuff that we're running right now. And we've got 5 or 6 shows coming up this week, every night at 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you maybe next week. I'm going to have to actually ask these guys if they'll be around next week. Who knows? Whoa! Broadcast over!